All right, welcome back to another 6-minute quick win. And for today, the key question I want you to ask yourself is, are you easy to find? Because think about it. When someone introduces you on stage or in a podcast, or maybe you just meet in person at an event or a business social, a very common ending to the conversation is, it was wonderful to meet you. Let's stay in touch. Now, if you're in person and you have your business card ready to hand out, this is really easy for people to stay in touch. But if you're on stage or you're on a podcast where you can't hand out your business card, then how do the people listening find you? Because here's the thing. Have you actually tried to Google yourself or search for yourself on LinkedIn? Because for some people, their name actually makes them really hard to find. For example, my name is John Way, John with an H. But if people spell John without the H, this is what they're going to find on Google. And this could happen to you too if you have one of these names that's easy to misspell, or you have multiple variations of how to spell your name. Now, let's assume that people spell a name correctly, John with an H. This is what you're going to get when you Google my name. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm never going to outrank an actor on Google. So knowing that, I'm not going to ask people to Google me because they're never going to find me. So what about LinkedIn then? Now, as you can see, there are 939 other people on LinkedIn named John Way. And I don't know if you know this, but when you're searching for people on LinkedIn, LinkedIn will always put your first degree connections first, which means if I tell an audience of strangers to search for me on LinkedIn, their first degree connections will always come up ahead of me, which means that there are 939 other people, I'm probably going to be at the back of the line. Right? So the key question is, how do you make sure people can find you easily? And that's the key word here because, let's be honest, people are not going to look that hard, right? So here's what I do. I claim a phrase by attaching my name to it. For example, my company, pipelineapp.io, helps businesses remove the friction from their sales pipeline. So I wanted to associate my name to the concept of sales friction. That's the phrase that I wanted to claim. And because I claim that phrase, if you search for John Way, sales friction on LinkedIn, there's only a couple of results. And now I am super easy to find. So for me, I don't tell strangers to search for my name. I tell them to search for John Way, sales friction on LinkedIn. And I'll be one of the top results because it's engineered that way. So let me show you how to do the same thing. First, a couple of things to help you understand how LinkedIn search works. Number one, the LinkedIn search doesn't recognize plurals. So searching for the keyword funnel is not going to return the plural form of that word, funnels. Two, contrary to popular belief, keywords in the headline are not indexed. So stuffing keywords into your headline is not going to do anything for you in terms of search results. And then number three, keywords in the job title are the most important and the most weighed on LinkedIn search. So how do you get keywords into your job title, especially if you want to target multiple keywords? Well, here's what I did. First, for each set of keywords that I wanted to target, I created a position for it on LinkedIn. So for generic sales funnel and onboarding, I have a position for that, as you can see there. For accounting and tax specific keywords, I have a position for that, and you can see that there, and so on and so on. That's how I'm able to capture all of these keywords and shrink the results to only a few people with me being on top. So the exercise for you today is, what keywords or phrase do you want to claim? It could be exit planning or change management or customer experience, whatever you want to be known for. And you can claim multiples if you want, just like I did. And then when you have your list, put those keywords into your job title. Just don't use something generic like tech founder or leadership development or something like that, because that is just way too common. Now, once you become easily findable on LinkedIn, the next question obviously is, what are people going to see when they get to your profile? Obviously, it can't be blank, right? So what are you actually going to showcase there? So check out this video on my right to get an idea of what you can feature on your LinkedIn profile. All right, I'll see you there.